Hello, and thank you once again for checking out another brief video brought to you by myself, Dan Scharlach, and my firm, Innovative Wealth Partners. We want to spend the meat of this video discussing the idea of how many advisors you should have as a consumer or as a customer in the marketplace of financial services today and in today's marketplace. The idea of having one competent advisor, competent just meaning a good financial services advocate or salesperson that can shop and do everything, we find that to be nearly impossible in today's world. The financial services products have become overwhelmingly complex. We have many different varieties of many different products. We like to see people employ many specialists inside of their financial services decision making and their umbrella so that they get competent service from multiple different advisors. And that's what this video is going to be about today. To start, we want to give some examples of property and casualty insurance. P&C insurance is an area that we are not licensed in. We do not specialize in that form of insurance. We oftentimes advise people on some simple tweaks that they can make in their decision making on P&C insurance, usually attempting to save some premium dollars and then reuse those premium dollars in a more effective or efficient manner. And just to put an example to that, we typically see someone coming in here with either an abundance of coverage in an area that they don't want it or wouldn't use it. In other words, a low deductible. And we oftentimes educate people that if they tweak their way of thinking, they can be more efficient with their premium dollars in a situation where they just didn't think logically about the facts maybe before they made that decision. And we can sometimes re-engineer what's going on, make some tweaks, and make your premium dollars more efficient. In other words, if we could save a couple $100 by changing your deductibles and utilize that couple $100 to get you $1 million or $2 million umbrella policy, we view that to be pretty much a no-brainer. There are some risk differences, obviously, and we know that, but if you wouldn't have turned in a super low deductible claim anyways, there's probably not a real difference to you as a consumer. It was just a premium dollar that you were overpaying. We encourage people actually to have multiple advisors. There obviously are some advisors, PNC is a good example, where you would want to have multiple product lines with the same individual, but there's oftentimes a specialist for each segment in the marketplace. PNC might be one, legal documents would certainly be another, a tax advisor or CPA would be another. Maybe an insurance broker of some sort would be another. I'm licensed to do health insurance. However, that is an entire segment of the market that I will not help people in anymore because it is beyond the scope of what I have kept up my education on. And if I'm not educated on the subject matter, I think you would be better served by utilizing someone who is. So I would actually refer that out to another advocate or another individual that can help clients and customers make those decisions. There are some things that I am licensed to do, in other words, some other insurance products as well as some investment products that I would think that I would be qualified to at least be one or your primary advisor on those products. However, I definitely understand the fact that you are going to get a nice additional perspective from having multiple advisors, which is another reason we encourage customers, if it's a fit for them, to have multiple advisors. You are not usually going to get the same information, and really, you might get the same information. You're not going to get the same perspective on the information if you stick with one advisor, right? So if you walk down to the local other financial advisor in my town, I would bet money, and I actually know this for a fact because I know all of the other advisors, you're going to get a totally different perspective We're all going to be talking about the same products because that's all that exists. However, you're going to get a dynamic, different perspective from I shouldn't say every, but most individuals that you speak with. They're going to put things in a different context, which we view that to be a very positive thing for you, the advisor. We personally like to treat ourselves somewhat like a quarterback. Okay, so to use a sports team analogy, you, the consumer, would be the owner, right? You are kind of at the top, you drive the entire ship. If you want to, you can be the owner, the general manager, the quarterback, and some of the team players. However, most people, for the cost difference that they experience, would want to hire a lot of those kind of lower jobs out to advisors. So we view ourselves almost at times to be a quarterback on your team, making sure that other players are coordinated and integrated into a process that makes sense and that helps accomplish your objectives as the consumer. Okay, so what does that mean? Exactly what I was saying with P&C insurance, that we don't help specifically with the product solution. We can help make sure that they are working towards the same objective of whatever that might be in your situation. And same thing with a lot of our other products and services that we would provide. Obviously, there's a lot of different products that are out in the marketplace, and within the marketplace, you're going to get, like we said, wide array of opinions. So we view all this to be a very positive aspect of having multiple advisors. We encourage people to have multiple advisors. We even sometimes encourage people to have multiple financial advisors, which is exactly what we do. So there's a lot of reasons that we say this, but we wanted to use this video today to tell you that we are happy to be your primary advisor, or if you want us to give our opinions on any financial products that you already have in place or in force, we'd be more than happy to do that as well. Let us know. Hopefully we have answered any questions that you might have had about having one or multiple advisors. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks.